analyze them. Welcome to Girl Talk TV. My name is Sherry Bryant, your host. Thank you for tuning in. Today is all about the eyebrows. Now, huge confession, I have not done my eyebrows in well over 2 years. Many people think I do because I do have a natural arch, thanks to my mom. But I'm here visiting Eyebrows by Nikki. She's like known as the Eyebrow Whisperer here in Southwest Florida. Well experienced, and she's going to bring back the faith in doing my eyebrows. Right, Nikki? She's standing over here. So I've lost faith in doing my eyebrows because just over the years I found that plucking, tweezing, and threading has thinned them out, and I prefer my eyebrows nice and thick. So she's going to show me a new technique. We're gonna share some highlights about her business, her brand, and I will be getting my eyebrows done today for the first time in 2 years. So here we go. I'm super nervous. All right, so I'm ready. This is Nikki, Eyebrows by Nikki. Hi, Nikki.
Hi.
So you're the Eyebrow Whisperer. Nikki owns her own business, guys. Let's talk about your experience first. You used to work at Nordstrom with Anastasia's Brow. I think that's what it's called, right?
I did, with Anastasia.
Absolutely. Anastasia?
Yes.
Okay.
It was a great run. It was a great 3-year run, and it was wonderful. But I come back from way back from there. I come from Miami. My background is about 11 years in the cosmetic industry. Actually, I'm a makeup artist at trade. That's pretty much what I dedicated most of my career is as a makeup artist, special events, anything you can think of. And when I moved out to Naples, somehow, some way, I just reinvented myself and became
the eyebrow
extremely popular with eyebrows.
Oh, look at your eyebrows. I want mine to look like that.
Well, you've got great brows to begin with, so we're not far from that.
You did analyze them, and you know, I haven't gotten them done in over 2 years. You have convinced me to come here and sit in your chair. So let's see if you can win me over, because I still have time to run, guys. So what are you gonna do today?
All right, so I'm gonna show you. I want you to hold that mirror up.
All right.
You know, everybody's always concerned with brows being too thin, and brows is such a big thing right now. So we want them to be as full as possible. Like, you really have a great brow to begin with.
Yeah, thick brows are in.
Yes.
No, the thin brow is out. All right, ladies.
Thin brow is out. Absolutely. Over tweezing is out.
Out. So that's what I don't want.
All right. So what we want to do is we first want to find out where are you uneven. You know, brows are sisters, not twins. That's very important. But the idea is that if you're going to go to a specialist, you want them to make them look as close to each other as possible.
I like that.
So they're not going to be
twins.
identical, but the idea is that, you know, we don't want to use that as an excuse neither, because other places you go and they say, well, your brows are different. The idea is that we want to create tricks and little things to kind of make them look as identical as possible. Okay. So the first thing I like to do when I analyze an eyebrow is first see how far apart they are, how thick and thin, where it needs to be a little thicker, where it needs to be a little bit thinner, and then go from there. Okay. So if you hold that mirror up and you look in this brow, you're much thicker here naturally.
I am.
See that, than you are here. So it automatically tells me that in here, I kind of want to stay away from a little bit, because we can always just add some pencil in there, and that'll give that thickness. So, and then I kind of want to look at your tails. So the idea is that you kind of want there always to be a smooth transition. You never want there to be like, you're starting off in the brow and it's thick, and then all of a sudden goes really thin. You know, those really like dramatic changes, transitions from, you know, the beginning of your brow to your arch. You always want there to be like a smooth transition into, and then finishing off at like a nice clean tail. Okay. You honestly, like, you don't even really need a lot, because you've got such a beautiful eyebrow. The only thing that I really would like to do is I actually would like to soften just a little bit your arch, just a tad bit, and clean you up a little bit in here more to kind of make that tail elongate itself, because your tail's naturally pretty short and pretty sparse. Okay. So I'm just kind of filling it in a little bit so you can kind of get an idea of what I'm trying to go for. Okay. Okay. So I kind of want to elongate that a little bit more. And the way that I can elongate that is by taking a little bit off of here, a little bit, just a tiny bit from that arch.
Just a tiny bit? Okay, not a whole lot.
Just a tiny bit. Promise, just a tiny bit.
Okay.
And then the same thing on the other side. Now your tail here is a lot thicker than it is on that side, and it's kind of weighing you down here. So I would just take just a tiny bit, like a little row there. Okay. Just so there's a little bit of smoother transition. Like, your shape doesn't need to be changed at all, because
I get that when I get my eyebrows done, people are trying to thin them out, change the shape, But what you just said was a good tip. They're not twins. They're sisters.
Absolutely.
You know, and that's what I find that people make a mistake. They're trying to make them look identical. Then I walk out looking like
well, I think
jacked up. It's like for real.
I think the biggest problem is that as a professional, I see it all the time as people coming in, with their eyebrows done uneven,
Okay.
or too thin, or sometimes not done enough.
Okay.
Not enough shape given. The idea is that you really want to follow whatever that natural shape is for that person.
Okay.
Their bone structure and also their structure on their face. Big thick eyebrows don't go good on everybody. They don't have enough lid space.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But on you, you wear them beautifully.
All right, so she won me over, guys. I think I'm gonna get my eyebrows done.
All right, let's get it done.
Here we go.
But yes, makeup. And you know what? I feel like if it wasn't for makeup and my background and being, working with cosmetics and different things and working with eyebrows as a makeup artist, I wouldn't be so good at what I do right now.
So do you pluck, tweeze, wax,
I
or
wax
do it
and
all?
tweeze, yeah.
Okay.
Wax and tweeze. So waxing really, I don't do most of my shaping with waxing. I do most of my shaping with tweezing. But waxing is great because it can pick up all those little fine hairs that tweezing cannot. So we're cleaning on the top of the brow. The top of the brow is really important. A lot of places, they don't do it. And if they do it, not everybody does it correctly. Not everybody's top of the brow grows the same. Yours is a very easy one, but there are others that grow, a little different.
Nice. Yeah, usually when I was getting them done, they would focus more underneath. The brow. Mm-hmm.
So what happens is that when you focus too much underneath, you end up lifting the brow too high. So you see those women that their brows are just sitting way too high.
Mm-hmm.
It's because with time they've just continued waxing underneath, and they forgot about taking off from the top. So you always want to take a little bit from the top and a little bit from the bottom. So you always keep that brow sitting in the proper position. The brow should be sitting in a certain place on your face.
Okay. Yeah, the saying goes, your eyebrows frame your face, right?
Absolutely.
No,
brows are a personality. It's like lipstick. Try going to the makeup counter and ask one of the girls to help you with a lipstick. They, 9 out of 10 times they can't because it's just your personality. They'll pick out a color that you may think that looks good, or this is gonna go great with your complexion, but you don't feel comfortable with it, or somebody's a little more bold and can wear like a bright pink and red. Brows are a personality just as well. So for those girls, sometimes they can be a little overdone. It's not. I have my preferences. If I'm wearing a little more dramatic makeup, I like to have them real dramatic. Days where I'm not wearing just some lip gloss and some mascara, I like them a little more natural.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so the thinner the brow, the less personality. Is that it?
No, that's not what I'm saying. I have a lot of ladies that have thin brows with plenty of personality.
Okay. All right, so my eyebrows are done, and so far I'm
Eyebrows
loving
on
it.
fleek.
Eyebrows on fleek. Yes. Thank you, Nikki.
Absolutely.
So if anybody is in the Southwest Florida area or even live here, where can they find you?
There's a couple different ways. You can actually shoot me a text. My cell phone number is 786-712-8100. You can also book online. Online booking is really, really convenient for most people, and you can go to eyebrowsandbeauty.setmore.com, and you can book your appointment right on there. And you can also go to my website at eyebrowsandbeauty.com.
Thank you. Guys, keep in mind this summer, this is an important accessory. So get your eyebrows on fleek. Bye. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Bye.